Cleanliness is next to godliness. A good cook is a clean cook. Those are things my mom used to always tell me when I was cooking at home before I became a professional chef. And they are equally, if not more important than ever today in your kitchen. The cleanliness in your kitchen says a lot about the success in your restaurant. Hey everybody, my name is Ryan Gromfin. I'm an author, speaker, chef, restaurateur, and I'm the founder of therestaurantboss.com as well as clickbacon.com. And in a second, I'm going to share with you some of my most important tips, or actually they're not even tips, they're like rules written in stone that you must maintain in your kitchen to keep a very clean kitchen, which I believe has a huge impact on the success of your restaurant. But before I share those with you, go ahead, if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Below this video, there'll be a button to subscribe. If you're watching this on my blog, there will also be a button below here to subscribe. If you haven't already liked this video, please do so. Click on the little like button. There's also a little bell if you're watching this on YouTube that you can click to get notified every time I post exciting new content for you. And then last, leave a comment below. Ask me some questions. Let's engage in a conversation. All right, so cleanliness is next to godliness. We all know that, but some of your kitchens are gross. Yes, some of your kitchens are absolutely gross. I walk into kitchens all the time. Clients hire me to come out and consult with them on their restaurants, and I will not eat in their restaurants because they think their kitchens are clean and they are absolutely disgusting. Maybe this is you, maybe it's not you, or maybe you think your kitchen's clean and it's not. I would highly suggest you hire someone, some kind of a consultant or a local health consultant or kitchen cleanliness consultant. Usually they're all over the place. You can just Google it in your area, or people who teach like health safety courses, have them come out and do an audit in your kitchen, because what you don't know could kill someone. This is pretty serious stuff. But anyways, here are kind of the 4 things that I first and foremost look for in any kitchen I walk into. The first thing I want to talk about is the difference between cleanliness and sanitation. A clean kitchen is free of visible debris. A sanitary kitchen is free of 99.9% of bacteria. They are 2 completely different things. You can have an absolutely clean kitchen that is completely riddled with bacteria. So the first thing is just general cleanliness. Are things organized? Are they in the right place? Are things clean? Are they labeled properly, right? So that's the first thing, just general cleanliness. Then the next thing that I want to look at is storage. How are we storing food properly? If I go into a walk-in and I see rotting vegetables, and I see meat stored above vegetables, or I see raw proteins above cooked proteins, I'm not eating there ever, because that's disgusting. Raw chicken juice dripping on vegetables or lettuce or anything like that. That's absolutely terrible. So that's the second thing. That's the second thing I look for, is how is food stored? The third thing I'm looking for is time and temperature. How well are you maintaining your time and temperatures? It's different in every state. It's different in every country. So I'm not going to get into the details too much of it here. But if you are not intimately familiar with something called the temperature danger zone, please look that up and learn it. It's probably the most important thing ever in a kitchen as far as bacterial growth. So time and temperature, is food staying out on a steam line at the right temperatures and for the right amount of time? Is food being cooked and cooled properly? So again, time and temperature is the third thing I'm looking for. The last thing on my kind of punch list that I'm looking for cleanliness out of your kitchen are sanitation buckets. Those red buckets with clean sanitizer, micro-quat is what it's usually called, or what most places use. I don't like bleach. I'm not going to get into it today. If you're using bleach, put a comment below and I'll tell you why I don't like bleach. But micro-quat in a red bucket with a clean rag that you could dip into that bucket and then wipe off your station between jobs. You could wipe off a knife between jobs. Again, we're talking about the difference between sanitary conditions and clean. You could wipe off your cutting board with a towel and it's clean, free of visible debris, but it's not sanitary. It's not free from bacteria that transfers from product to product which is why you need to be using those red sanitizer buckets. Look, there's a million other things that I'm going to look for in a kitchen, but those are the 4 on my punch list. So the first is just, is the kitchen clean and generally organized? Number 2, is food stored properly? Number 3, how well is your kitchen adhering to proper time and temperature? And then 4, are you using a sanitizer bucket, some kind of sanitizer on every single station? Are your cooks using those between projects? Now you'll notice I didn't even mention hand washing. That's the absolute first thing. It shouldn't even be on a list. I don't even put it on a list, but I walk into kitchens a lot and see cooks that are not washing their hands. I see hand stations that don't have scrub brushes. I see hand stations that don't have towels. I see hand stations that don't have soap. My favorite thing to do is to ask a cook, hey, my name's Ryan, it's nice to meet you. Did you wash your hands today? Yeah, of course. Where did you wash your hands? They point to the sink over there. I say, that's funny. I just went to wash my hands at that sink and there was no soap. They go, oh, well, we must have just ran out. Yeah, just ran out. Anyways, I hope you liked today's video. I hope you learned something from it. I look forward to sharing another one just like this with you next week. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, click the subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment below, click on the little bell so you get notified. If you're watching this on YouTube, after you do all that, click back to my website where I've got all kinds of free stuff. If you don't know how to get to my website, it's therestaurantboss.com, or below this video is a link directly to this video on my website. Have an absolutely wonderful day. I want to thank you for watching that video. If you can do me 3 really quick favors right now, very quick. The first is, if you haven't already, will you subscribe to this channel? In a moment, some things are going to pop up on your screen, some buttons, and one of those buttons is going to be subscribe. So whether you're watching this on my channel or on YouTube or on your phone, just stick around for 1 second and you're going to see a big subscribe button. If you haven't already, could you please subscribe? 2, if you haven't liked this video, will you go ahead and click the like button? Actually, don't just click it. Will you smash that like button and tell the world that you really enjoy this? Because the way that I can continue to bring you all this great free training is for my message to expand, for more restaurant owners and future restaurant owners around the world to be watching this. And so the way to do that is to like my video. So again, if you're watching on YouTube, there'll be a place for you to like it. Or if you're back on my website, there'll be a place for you to like that. So smash that like button for me. And then also, could you leave a comment? Ask me a question. I reply to all my comments as fast as I can, usually within about 24 hours. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. But go ahead and ask me a question, leave me a comment, tell me you love the video, tell me you'd like to see something else in a video. If you need more detail on a certain area, I can film other videos about that. But if you can go ahead in a couple seconds now, it's gonna come out. If you can subscribe, like, and comment, that would be great. Also, there'll be a spot in this little button coming out in a few seconds where you can download something for free. I'm always rotating that, so take a look at that, some free tools. But if you're new to my channel, if you've never seen my videos before, there'll also be a spot for you to watch a video that'll kind of introduce you to what I do here at The Restaurant Boss and at clickbacon.com and tell you about what we do and how you can get more involved and how you can get more free stuff and all that. So the buttons should be coming in by now. Go ahead and click on those and have an absolutely wonderful day. Thank you so much.